Alright guys, Knife Gun Guy here. I'm trying to talk kind of loud because it's pretty windy out here where I'm at. This next way we're going to start fire is going to be showing you how to start fire with some stuff you might have in your car if your car breaks down. So let's say my car broke down out here. You guys can kind of see I'm out in the middle of nowhere. So if my car broke down out here and it was getting towards the end of the night and I'm not going to make it out of here, sometimes out here in the desert it can reach some pretty frigid cold temperatures, so we're going to need a fire to make it through the night possibly. So let's first take a look here, and this is just kind of what I carry in my car all the time. So right down here, these two kits just stay in the back of my car. So in the first one I've got jumper cables and a tow rope, and so that's just in that first one there. And then I always keep a little toolkit with me here. And so in my toolkit I've got just regular tools, some combination wrenches, and some some pliers, and just a cheapo socket set, and that just stays in my car. I keep some steel wool and stuff like that to clean things off with, and that's how we're going to start the fire, is with the jumper cables and the steel wool. So let's first set this up, and I'll show you what we need to do here. So we'll get out our jumper cables. Actually, let me set up the fire. So we're going to take this steel wool, and we're just going to kind of open it up here, take a piece of it. It's not even going to take the whole thing. This stuff is pretty cool. And then we'll put the rest back in the toolkit here. So that toolkit can go right back in our car. I'll bring you over to our little fire area. We'll just fluff this up here. Kind of like this. Just kind of get this going here in a fluffy little ball. Just kind of fluff it up like you would a bird's nest almost, you know. We'll set that right down here, and we'll save that. Then I've got some cedar bark. This is off of a fence post I found out here. There's a lot of stuff you could use for a bird's nest out here. All these fine grasses and all that kind of stuff processed up would be outstanding bird's nest materials. So, and this is as far as we're going to take this fire out here. It's kind of windy, and there's no need for me to have a fire out here. So what we're going to do here, we're going to take this bird's nest. We're kind of going to wrap this steel wool up inside this bird's nest here, like this. Okay, and we'll stick this right over here like this. Okay, just like that. I hope you guys can see that there. So I got my bird's nest with my steel wool bundle kind of in the middle of it there, okay? Alright, so now I'm just going to pop my hood here. So I got my hood up. I'm going to take that like so, and we'll just pop these jumper cables on my battery on this side. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'll put my jumper cables on over there, and then we'll come back over here and I'll show you what we're doing. Okay, I've got you right next to my car. I'm trying to protect you from the wind. So those spoiler guys and stuff, they didn't even stop. I've got my hood up out here, clear out the middle of nowhere, and they didn't even stop. So that's kind of amazing to me. If you drive past somebody that looks like they're stopped and you're on a four-wheeler, stop and see if they're alright. I mean, holy crap, I'm just really surprised at that. But anyway, back to our fire video. Okay, so got my nest there. And I just got to hook up this other jumper cable real quick here. So we're hooked up to the negative and positive on those jumper cables, just like this. And we're just going to take this right here by this steel wool. Hopefully you guys can see this. Let's take this right here. You guys see that alright? Hopefully so. There we go. Okay, and we're just going to touch these together right here in this steel wool to make a little bit of a spark right there. There, see how that steel wool's lit? That steel wool's lit, and it's already lit up our bark. Look at that. Look at that go. Now, even if your car's not starting because the battery's dead, if your battery's like 8 or 9 volts, your car won't start. but it's still 8 or 9 volts is still plenty of voltage to do what you saw here with this cedar bark and steel wool. So that steel wool like instantly just makes flame. And if you have like a 9-volt battery like out of your flashlight, or a CR123, some type of a battery like that, you can do the same thing with that. And so that works really well. So steel wool fire stranded out in the battery, or stranded out in the wilderness, and works really well. Thanks for watching, guys.